Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Game Lounge. My name is Cass, and I'm joined by my co-host Glyph.
Hello.
And no, I don't know what that accent was about either. Um,
We are in the middle of some really heavy stuff. It's kind of hard to explain if you haven't seen the last episode.
yeah. Basically, Akane vision, and now
The
there's
events,
a 7.
yeah.
Akane is dead? Question mark. But she's also like 12-year-old her has been in my brain always. I don't.
Yeah, again, it's probably just better if you just watch the last episode before this, which if you're somehow watching episode 30 before any of the others, I
That's
mean,
on
I
you.
can respect it, just watching whatever. But this is a very story heavy game. I'm so sorry.
Go back to the beginning. Watch the whole thing. I make a lot of stupid jokes. You're gonna love it or hate it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But that's enough with a waffling around. This, who knows how much longer this is, but we are in the depths of it. Let's just jump right into it.
You.
High up on the wall, a door opened and a man appeared. He was huge, frightening mountain of a man, as large as a bear.
I wonder if that's why we think of him as a mountain. Junpei did.
Oh, because those thoughts, I believe, were I'm guessing those original thoughts would have probably been on the lower screen of the DS.
Yeah. Oh, gorgeous. Anyway.
9 years later, we would call him Seven.
Don't worry, kids. I'm not your enemy. I'm one of the good guys.
Oh.
I'm a detective. I'm here to rescue you.
The rest happened just like Seven had said it did. The 4 of us who'd stayed behind were saved by Seven. He crawled through a vent, away from the incinerator, and slid down into the hall. He came out the other side of door 9. On the wall opposite the door was a set of double doors. We went through those and began to run up the spiral stairs. As we ran, I led the way. Wait, how? Then how do we lose you if you led the way?
I assume she's about to say.
Behind me was Nona, my brother Aoi, Snake, and Seven. The other children,
You can call him
the ones
Light.
who'd
It's okay.
The one who'd gone through door 9 before us, were up ahead. I could hear them cheering each other on.
Aww.
We ran and ran and ran. We leaped across as many stairs as we could and kept running. Stairs spiraled up like a tornado. Eventually, I pulled ahead of the rest. Perhaps Nona had slowed them down.
Damn, what the fuck?
I didn't want to lose them, so I slowed down as well.
Why is Nona catching strays?
I didn't stop, but I glanced over my shoulder from time to time to see if they had caught up. That was when I realized.
Oh no, where is it? Did I drop Jumpy's present?
Oh.
Oh. Ah.
I know I had it when we passed the vent. Then I dropped it as we slid out. I had to go back. I had to. I know I couldn't tell the others. It would stop me. I was sure of that. I didn't stop to think. I simply moved. I ran to the central hall, the room that connected to all the other areas of the ship. I hid in the shadows, and moments later I heard the rush of wind pass as they ran past me up the staircase. I waited until they were out of sight, and then I ran. Moved as quietly as I could, down and down and down. Finally, I reached the bottom deck. I ran to the hallway and looked frantically.
There it is!
Oh.
It was just where I thought it'd be, sitting under the opening of the vent. I ran over and snatched it from the floor, but as I ran back to the stairs and freedom. Uh-oh. The door to the incinerator opened, and a man stepped out.
No.
It was Hongo.
Mm.
Gantaro Hongo.
10 years later? Yep.
We would call him Ace.
Ah, how wonderful to see you decided to come back.
Kill yourself.
The smell made my blood run cold. It looked mechanical, as if someone had simply pulled up the corners of his mouth.
Come with me. We must continue the experiment.
Nope. There's something wrong with you.
I shook my head, eyes wide. Slowly I began to walk backwards. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps. Then I spun around and broke into a run. Hongo's hand closed on over my left wrist.
I said, come with me.
There's an edge of insanity to his voice now. I pulled as hard as I could.
No! Stop! Let go of me! Let go!
I shook my body and flailed my arms, trying desperately to get Hongo to let go of me. I was still only a child. I was no match for a man like Hongo.
Stop struggling, goddammit! Do as I tell you!
He heaved on my arm, trying to pull me into the incinerator. I screamed.
Help me! Somebody help me!
And suddenly,
Akane!
Oh.
the door to the stairs flew open. My brother Owie burst out of it. Behind him came a 7-inch snake.
Akane!
He cried my name again as he leapt towards Hongo.
You came back!
I cried out. But then,
Ah! You're too late, idiot!
Hongo threw his
Idiot.
full weight against my arm, pulling us both into the incinerator.
Ah!
The force threw me to the floor. I scrambled to my feet and looked toward the open number 9 door. Hongo stood between it and me. But behind him I could see my brother, his fist clenched. Those fists never reached Hongo.
Oh.
The cold, heartless screech of metal on metal, the door slammed shut. Hongo glanced at me mechanically, his face registering that there was an object there, not anything he would consider a human being. Then he turned away and walked to the red that sat next to the door. He reached into his pocket and removed 2 bracelets. He moved them both over the scanner panel. 2 asterisks appeared on the red. He took the screen, then tossed the bracelets carelessly onto the floor. What was he doing? What was the point? He made no effort to explain himself, of course. He said nothing at all, and walked past me as though there was nothing but a... walked past me as though I were nothing more than a rock by the roadside. A few moments later... two of the doors slid shut as well. Finally, I could hear someone pounding on the door behind me. I turned around and ran toward the door with the 9.
Akane! Akane!
No.
Okay?
I could hear a voice from the other side of the door. A worried, frightened voice.
Help me!
My throat was already raw, but I screamed as loud as I could. My voice echoed lonely around the empty room.
What should I do? I think I'm trapped in here!
Where's Hongo?
He went out the other door!
What?
Then it started again.
Warning. Warning. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged. Incineration will begin in 18 minutes.
Not again.
Evacuate the incinerator immediately.
Junpei.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Man, I knew what it. Oh, we're back in June. Oh, that is one hell of a creepy voice.
I knew it!
It's starting. Santa started the incinerator.
Why, evil asshole?
Man, I never thought I'd hear that damn voice again after 9 years.
What the hell? What the hell? What in God's name are you talking about? It's 9 years
We'll
this
catch you
and
up
9
later.
years that, and when it's not 9 years something, then you're talking about some sort of fucking experiments. You aren't making any sense.
Okay, girl, we don't have the time. I'm sorry. Your kids? I mean, nobody here in this timeline knows. Because that was
I'm
a
sorry,
throwaway
Lotus, but
ending.
We really don't have time to explain it right now. I promise.
Yeah.
I'll tell you everything once we get out of here.
But
Incineration will begin in 17 minutes.
God, if they're gonna do that every minute, I would just go crazy.
you know
Yep.
what that means, right? Incinerate means burn.
Yes, I
What
know what
kind of
incinerate
idiot do you
means,
think
baby
I
girl.
am? I know what incinerate means.
Oh.
Well, god damn it. Okay, fine. I won't ask anything else. Talk about whatever you want. But you have to do something for me. 7, figure this out.
7 has to
What?
figure it out. Okay.
Why me?
Just
You're a
shut up and
detective.
stop this thing.
Oh, they're in love. I love them.
How the hell?
The only
There has to
straight
be
people
some sort of
allowed.
emergency shut-off button.
And before anyone says anything about Junpei and Akane, those are 2 bisexuals. Duh.
There isn't anything like that.
How the hell do you know?
Because I looked for it 9 years ago.
Yeah, Lotus isn't happy about that. Can't really blame her. Wait. The floor, it's moving. What else can I say about it but what the
What the
fuck?
hell is that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What is that? What is that?
Yeah.
What else can I say?
Oh. Oh.
The floor opened and a machine rose up out of it. It looked like a computer. At least it kind of did. There's a monitor, a keyboard, and a cross-shaped device of some kind. Something about the machine scared me, but I forced myself to walk up to it. I was terrified. Tears poured down my face. I
Oh.
wiped them off, even as more took their place, and forced myself forward.
God, this poor 12-year-old girl, right? Like, oh. Fuck you, Hongo.
Finally,
Ugh.
I reached it. I looked at the screen. It was blank. All I saw was my own frightened face staring back at me in the glass, drenched in tears.
All I can see on the screen is a reflection of my own face.
Oh, imagine seeing like that on the top screen and Akane's on the bottom screen.
Oh. So yeah, I know you're like, oh, I need to play it. You need to play it with me. Or at least this part with me. Or at least send me photos.
Okay, maybe
Mwah.
I might also just find some photos of this and include them here in editing throughout where it feels appropriate because it feels fitting.
Yeah.
To at least the people need to know Piccolo.
Yeah. I'm looking kind of freaked out. I don't blame you. I don't blame you, baby girl. I know I'm sweating like crazy, but seeing it kind of drives it home. Okay, Junpei, just calm down, all right? Everything's gonna be okay. Ah, man. I wish that thing would just shut up.
Incineration
Incineration.
will begin in 15 minutes.
Shut the fuck. All right, back to this thing. If it's only showing up now, then it's gotta be important. But what the hell am I supposed to do with it? Huh.
Hey, move!
Oh yeah, get our hacker girl on. Gah! Hey, we're all tense, lady. This doesn't mean you get to shove people around. She just
Okay,
wants to
it's turned on.
hack.
There's nothing on the screen though.
Okay.
Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. If there's nothing on here, how are we supposed to do anything with it?
Good question. Sure. I'll just push buttons. I'm sure that'll. But that. Huh. Well, at least it's on now. I love. He's literally just like beep bop boop. Oh fuck! I did it. Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, at least it's on now. What's on the screen though?
What is this?
What's up?
It looks like some sort of puzzle.
And it's a much simpler one than the original game, apparently, is all I know.
Yep.
It's got a bunch of letters and numbers scattered across a 5x5 grid. Because that one was more like a Sudoku type puzzle.
Yep.
Numbers range from 1 to 8.
Do you think that if we solve this puzzle, the incinerator will stop? Yeah. Well, we can hope, right?
Okay, let's put our best boy on. All right, puzzle. How do you work? Oh man, that goddamn voice again!
Incineration will begin in 13 minutes.
Shit, 13 minutes. Can we really do this? My heart feels like it's gonna pop. Pop, pop.
My heart was pounding like it was about to explode. I stared at the puzzle on the screen. I was trying to solve it somehow, but I had no idea how. My connection to Jumpy had been gone for a while.
Oh.
His mind was gone. I couldn't get any more information from him. I let the seconds tick by as I started to stare at the screen, completely lost. My cheeks felt hot as tears poured over them. Then I heard a voice.
Hey, what are you doing?
It was muffled. I turned around. Pressed against the window in the entry door was a face. Frightening,
I hate him.
evil face. It was
Ew.
Hongo.
Ew.
How long had he been watching me?
Ah, don't know what to do.
It was Hongo. How long had it been Oh, he was yelling.
Yeah.
But his voice
I was
so
like,
muffled.
hello?
Sorry, I was looking up what the original thing looked like.
You could have just done that for later and included in
It's
editing.
simple, really. But I suppose I might as well tell you. Just solve the puzzle on that machine.
What's wrong with him?
His laughter was muffled by the door, but it still tore at my heart like claws of a vicious monster. Bit my lip and glared at Hongo, struggling to hold back hot tears.
Oh.
Terrible person! I hate you!
Yeah.
Oh
Sentiment,
my.
I agree.
How could you call a gentleman
Fuck
such
you.
as myself a terrible person? That's not very nice.
You know what's not very nice is kidnapping children and putting them in a life or death scenario.
I'm quite fair. I don't use tricks or play dirty.
Yes you do.
See?
Why is she in here?
I've even left you a way out.
A way out?
Didn't you hear me? All you have to do is solve that puzzle. Do that, and you can stop the incinerator.
What's the point of stopping it? You'll only capture me and make me do this all again. I'm not going to listen to you. If you're just going to throw me back in here, I might as well just die now.
My goodness,
No.
how did you listen to anything I've said? I told you, I'm a fair man.
Huh?
If you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will in turn activate. If this experiment is to deliver valid results, there must be a chance of success. If you succeed, you will escape.
The verification function of the red?
Then I remembered. Before Hongo left the room, he scanned 2 bracelets onto the red.
Ah, so you do remember. Right now there are 2 numbers in the red. The first is 1, and the second is 3. Say, Akane, what's your number?
Looked down at my left hand. Face on my bracelet showed a 5. 1 plus 3 plus 5 equals 9.
Her number's 5! Her number's 5 and you know who's 5!
Junpei. I ran to the door with the 9 on it. I grabbed the red and put my hand against the scanner panel.
You really aren't one for listening, are you?
I hear Hongo's muffled voice from across the room.
I've already told you, didn't I? Once you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will activate. In other
I
words,
wish
if you
12-year-old
haven't solved the
Akane knew how to
puzzle,
flip
you
people
can't
off.
enter your number.
I
What
mean,
kind
she's
of
Japanese,
fool are you?
so I don't know why she would know, but
Why are you doing this?
You could never understand. You don't know what it's like to spend every day surrounded by monkeys.
that's a little unnecessary.
Now start the experiment. Solve the puzzle.
I hate him.
I don't know how.
Of course you don't. Isn't that the point? You understand, don't you? Access the morphogenetic field and find the solution.
I can't.
Then you'll die. You'll burn alive.
What's wrong with
Quite
him?
hot in there in a few minutes.
Quite hot in there in a few minutes.
So
Wait.
all the times where June was like, "Oh, I feel warm," oh, all that, it was all because we were going down the wrong paths.
Oh.
And she was getting closer and closer to being incinerated.
I imagine it will be very painful.
I'm cutting off his laughing. Screw you.
Good.
His horrible face echoed
mean-
across the room, and even after his face disappeared from the window, I could hear it.
Shout out to his voice actor,
Yeah.
for doing a great job. But
Incineration will begin in 10 minutes.
oh shit. Okay.
I was crying, great gulping sobs broken by hiccups that shook my body. I was terrified. I could feel my fear pressing down on me like a tremendous weight. Somehow I forced my shaking legs to carry me back to the device. I stared at the monitor.
I can't. I just can't. There's no way. I can't figure this out.
What was I going to do? I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't even know where to start. Fear scattered my thoughts, and all I could think of was how I was going to die. My palms were sweating, and blood was
Knees weak, arms are heavy.
boiling in my veins. Oh, this is where we get the sprite. Okay, because I know that this is... I'll show it in a minute when we are solving the puzzle, what it looks like on the DS original, because I found the image.
Yay.
It was hot. So hot. I couldn't breathe. I felt dizzy. My heart roared in my chest as if it would pound itself to pieces. I reached into my pocket. Ran my hand around the thing I'd come to get back to get. The doll Jumpy had given me. Or at least I had that. Held it tight with both hands and prayed.
Help me, Jumpy. Help me. Help me. Help me. Jumpy. 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 Please. Help me. Jumpy.
Akane?
Akane!
Shut the fuck up, bro.
Is Akane?
Everyone shut up.
Just shut the hell up!
Important, gotta have my little mind connection with a 12-year-old to save her life.
Mm-hmm.
Seven and Lotus don't understand. I think Clover and Snake have an idea, though. Clover's looking at me. And I think Snake may have figured it out. No, it doesn't matter. They're in my way. Get out. Let me solve the puzzle. Where'd she go? Maybe over here?
Akane! Akane! Can you hear me? Akane! Say something!
Fuck. Did something break our connection? I swear I just heard her. Shit.
Akane! Answer me! Akane!
Jumpy?
I spun around. I heard a voice. His voice. I looked around. He wasn't in the room, of course. But I'd heard it so clearly. Like he was right there.
Jumpy!
I screamed as loud as I could.
Akane!
Jumpy!
That's her. She's there.
Then that means...
Akane! Akane!
Are you in an incinerator right now?
Yes, I am! How did you know?
I couldn't believe that he knew that.
Now I understand what Santa meant.
Right. There's only one way to help her. You were brought here to help my sister. To save Akane.
I think I get it now.
Incineration will begin in 7 minutes.
Oh, we're like
don't have
fully synced up.
As quickly as I could, I told him that I had to solve the puzzle in order to stop the incinerator.
Got it!
And I do. I get everything now. At last, I finally understand what all of this means. I know why the notary game was held today. I know why we were kidnapped and brought here. It was all for this moment. All of this was planned out to lead to this one moment. Oh my god. This is insane. I can't believe it, but there's only one possible answer. Yeah. June is. 0 is. Akane Kurashiki. She recreated the history of the future that she had a glimpse of 9 years ago. She tried to save herself that way 9 years ago. No, she's trying to save herself right now. That means there's only one thing for me to do. Even if this is all some sort of insane plan. I will save her. I will save Akane Kurashiki. I must save her no matter what.
Incineration will begin in 6 minutes.
The voice reminded me of how much time I had left.
Yeah, I know! Just hang on, alright? I promise I'll get you out of there. I'm not gonna let you die. I promise. So don't worry, alright? Just give me a few minutes, okay?
We only have a few minutes, but sure. Oh.
My voice shook as I answered. It was hot in the room. I felt like my heart was on fire. 6 minutes or not, my heart burned with my feelings for him.
Alright, time to get to work, Junpei. Is Steak talking to them about something? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Get out of my way!
Hey, what are you...
Just trust
Shut
me, okay?
the fuck up! I'm sorry, Lotus, I didn't mean to snap, but there's a lot more at stake here than your pride. I'll apologize later, alright? Now let's have a look at this thing. We've got numbers all over this grid. I think the panels are out of order. So I just need to switch these out. Staring at it isn't going to accomplish anything. I'll just have to try it.
Just think of what I did all those times before. I'm gonna do this on my own, with my own mind. I'm gonna solve this problem.
Oh yeah, you are. One final! Seek a way out.
Now is the time where I'm going to send you an image of what it looks like on the DS original.
Yeah,
Lotus
I
can't
think
do.
it's also timed. It doesn't have. I don't know what the fuck that means. But yes, send.
So from what I understand, Cass is gonna be seeing this now. On the top screen of the DS is an image of Akane crying. On the bottom screen is an image of a thing.
Oh, it's like Sudoku, yeah. See, this isn't yeah. When you understand Leet speak, this puzzle becomes so much easier.
So I'll just because we're basically done. I'm guessing we're basically done here after as soon as I switch this with the R. So the image will be here of what it looks like. And so it will still have Akane on the top screen and the Sudoku on the bottom screen, but it's upside down. And so to still maintain the touchscreen functionality to solve the puzzle, you have to turn your DS upside down.
Oh.
So that way Akane is still on the bottom screen as always. And Junpei's on the top screen as opposed to before where the bottom screen is Akane solving the puzzles for you. You are on the top screen using the touch screen to solve the puzzle for Akane.
And it's literally a Sudoku. Oh. Okay. That's a good guess. Jumpy? Well, I definitely meant Jumpy, not Junpei.
Oh
Password?
my god.
I'm inputting a password now then? Is it password? That'd be really funny. Are there any hints? What the hell am I supposed to put here?
Sounds like a puzzle that a kid would make. What the oh.
Oh. Yeah.
Yes, that's it.
That took me a second. I was like, oh right. What's the another? I was like, what important things are there? 9. But yeah, I don't know if there's a second part to that, but at least again, no, I know for that first part, you have to do that whole thing, flip the DS upside down, solve the puzzle, and I don't know how it works from here.
Gorgeous.
That's really clever, because it's literally just, you have to use the hardware in a unique way.
Akane, did you get it?
Yes, I did! I solved it! I mean, really, you solved it for me, but I copied everything you did! Now I just have to press enter!
Then what the
Then
hell
do
are you
it!
waiting for? Push it!
Push it to the limit.
Hit the enter key.
Emergency shutdown command has been confirmed. Incineration system has been disabled.
Jumpy!
Oh.
Oh, and I realized how it reveals the secret to us here about the password. When you put in the password, all the squares fill up with 9s.
Oh.
Because I guess the other thing is you're supposed to make all the squares around the map to 9 or something, based on what numbers you move around, but it's such a straightforward thing in this version.
It worked! It
Yeah.
worked! The incineration
I think in like the DS
shut
version,
down.
you're
It
literally
worked!
solving a Sudoku puzzle.
I
It's
believe
really
so,
funny.
yes. Tears rolled down my face as I cried out to him, but they were very different sort of tears. A wonderful feeling of accomplishment and relief flooded my body. At the same time, what strength I had left disappeared. I collapsed to the floor.
Oh.
While I just lay there, laughing and crying and enjoying being alive. Every time I thought about him, I thought my heart would burst.
Whew.
I can't quite believe I did that. But I'm so glad. So glad. I feel like my heart's on fire. No, I don't have time to be thinking about that kind of shit. I need to tell Akane.
Akane, sorry, but things are kind of busy over here. I'm gonna have to hang up now, okay?
Oh, hang up.
Oh, of course, that's fine.
I wiped the tears from my eyes and nodded vigorously, even though I knew he couldn't see me. I looked over the corner of the floor. There were 2 bracelets Hongo had left behind.
Now.
Well, Seven and Lotus don't look particularly happy with me. Not a very nice look to give someone who just saved your life, Skies.
Junpei, are you...
Okay.
Ah, shut it.
Right, okay, so maybe they have a reason to be pissed off. So what if I haven't pressed the enter key? Why have you not pressed the enter key yet, dumbass? Alright, nothing holding me back now. Here goes! Click. Wait.
Incineration will begin in 90 seconds.
It doesn't sound like it's stopping. What the shit? Why isn't it stopping?
Okay, maybe I didn't hit the key hard enough. Just hit it again. Go, click, click, click. Sorry, this is something that you will get, and maybe some people will get. Click, 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 click. If you don't get it, then, well, good. Ha.
And again.
And again. Okay, that's not working either. The alarm's still going off. What the hell is going on? I've got all the right numbers in the right boxes. It's perfect. So why the fuck isn't this thing stopping?
Incineration will begin in 60 seconds.
Wait, of course. That's what the numbers that showed up after the puzzle mean. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8. Who is that? Snake, Clover, me, Seven, and Lotus. Then... door 9. No, that's it. The number of the door isn't a 9. It's not even a number.
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that...
Holy shit. Of course. We just have to put the right number into the red and...
Incineration will begin in 30 seconds.
Run, guys! Get to the door! Run!
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. We don't have much time. Man, I sure hope they can just trust me on this one or we are all fucked. Alright, no time to explain. Just go.
Quick! Verify your numbers on the red. Verify? Who?
What combination?
All of us!
Everyone,
We all
just
need
fucking
to
go.
verify.
Why?
You really think this is a good time to ask questions? Just do it!
Hurry, hurry, hurry.
Incineration will begin in 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Central gate has been opened. Incineration system has been disabled.
We did it. We did it, guys. Oh, thank fucking Christ. No, no time to be up. Time to go.
Hurry! We've only got 9 seconds before the door closes. Go, go, go!
Come on, guys. Move it. Okay, they're all through. Move it, Junpei. Just in time. And there goes the door. No, don't calm down yet. You're not done. Beep, 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 beep. We've still got to find the dead. Oh, it's literally right there. Why are his
Shit.
much slower than everyone else's?
Looks like we made it, huh?
We did it. Man, that guy sure can laugh when he wants to. Looks like Clover and Lotus are totally out of energy. Snake is shaking his head wearily. I just want to take a nap, but...
Akane? Akane! Can you hear me? Akane!
I want to tell her we made it. I want to tell her how good I feel. But... nothing. Oh, her little hand.
The door opened. Standing in front of him was my brother.
Akane!
Oh. Why would she say it like that, Aoi?
I cried his name, even though my voice was almost gone from screaming, and leapt into his arms.
Okay, with the dead.
Oh,
Oh.
Akane!
Oh.
Buried my face in his chest and cried again. I cried and cried and cried. The steady thump of his heart in my ear made me feel like I was home. His beat was almost like a lullaby. My arms around him as far as they could go and held him as tight as I could. Just to be there felt like a miracle. I hadn't felt the warmth of another human body in what seemed like an eternity.
Oh.
I just wanted to stay here in his arms forever. But I couldn't. When I passed the door, my bracelets began the countdown to death. I looked away from him and looked around. The door had already closed. I spotted the dead only a short distance away. It took me only a moment to get to and scan all the bracelets. I left the ones Hongo had dropped on the scanner panel. That was it. Took a deep breath and looked around again.
Oh.
The huge detective who recalled 7 and 9 years, and Snake, the blind boy, were looking at me. They seemed to have been utterly stunned by my sudden appearance. Their eyes were wide and their mouths hung open. We literally changed history.
Schrodinger's Akane. But we
don't
didn't
book it, we
change
might run into
history
Hongo
because
again.
we've always saved her life.
Mm-hmm.
It is incredibly like paradoxical, but it's literally Schrodinger's cat, Schrodinger's Akane.
Okay.
Ah. This game's writing is beautiful.
Aoi was right. It was time to we got moving. The mention of Hongo seemed to jar 7 and Snake out of their surprise, and they nodded. I took off running, the spiraling stairs to freedom.
Nono was probably like, wait, where the fuck is everybody else? Time for more running. And more clanky, 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 clanky noises. But if they can get us out of here, no wonder we're running so hard. My heart's beating so hard I can barely hear. God. I can't wait to breathe real air again. Huh? Is 7 talking?
Hey, Junpei, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
What's up?
That door, the one with the 9 on it. Why'd it open?
Yeah, all 5 of us verified our numbers on the red. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8 is 26. That makes our digital route 8. It shouldn't have opened.
That's not like you, Lotus. I thought you would have figured it out already.
Huh? Why?
Because you were the person who taught me about the idea of bases.
Bases?
Yeah. What are the 2 numbers in base 2?
0 and 1.
How about base 10?
That goes from 0 to 9, right?
Then how about base 16?
0 through F. After 9, it starts at A and goes from there. B, C, D, etc.
You're right. In other words, A in base 16 is 10 in base 10. B is 11, C is 12, D is 13, and so on.
So, what about it?
You don't get it? What if we keep going with that pattern? What if you go way past base 16 all the way to base 27?
Base 27?
Yeah.
Well, the numerical digits are the same, so I guess you'd add alphabetical digits. E is 14, F is 15, G is 16,
H is 17, I is 18, J is 19,
K is 20, L is 21, M is 20.
N is 23, O is 24, P is 25.
Yeah, and? What comes after that?
Q.
26.
Yep, it
What does
wasn't
that
a
mean?
9 door. It was the U door.
Wasn't a 9 on the door.
Yeah,
It was a Q. A fucking lowercase Q.
but it doesn't have the little curly thing on the end. I mean, I always add
That's
a
pretty
curly
much
thing
it.
to my handwritten, but I guess that would have thrown you off.
I guess to put it another way, you could say that it was a 9 in base 10, but a Q in base 27.
Oh my god.
Time for more running. God, my thighs are killing me. I swear, any moment now I'm gonna tear a muscle. And I feel like every single cell of my body is dying for air. No! Sorry. Damn, every breath I take is a chore now. I would die for the Field siblings.
Mm-hmm.
Which is their last name. I don't know if it's stated in this game, but it's... yeah. Maybe just a short rest. Nuh-uh. No, can't stop. Don't have time. Come on, legs. There can't be many more of these steps left. Let's run. Run like a bullet down a rifled barrel. Sure. Like a tornado cutting through a sea of clouds. I feel like we're running along the back of a giant coiled dragon. You just are saying a lot of things, bro. Finally.
Whew.
Jesus. I can barely breathe. No, Junpei, no time to rest. Pull yourself together. You're almost there.
All right, I'm gonna open it.
Yeah,
Yes, we're finally here.
please do.
Sure. You look like a big heavy door. But you're the only thing standing between me and my freedom. But even more important than that, you're the only thing standing between me and Akane. You're gonna open, and you're gonna open now. You found it?
I felt a hand on my shoulder. It was Ali's. He gave it a small, reassuring squeeze. I was so happy I felt like I could melt. My heart was at peace. Not only because my brother and I were back together again. Thanks to the huge detective, all 9 of us who had been kidnapped were finally able to escape from the gigantic.
As it sank.
On the distant horizon, we could see the faint outline of the ship as it sank. It gave a thunderous roar as it finally slipped beneath the waves. Its last cry echoed out across the ocean. Then it was gone.
It's over.
Ali whispered.
Yeah.
It was over. It was finally over. Or was it? Was it really? No, that was wrong. That wasn't it at all. I was sure of it. This wasn't the end. It was only the beginning. This was only a prologue of what would happen in 9 years.
Yes! Finally! Air! Ah! Damn, the sun is bright. I can barely see anything. Huh. I gotta admit, this doesn't look quite like... Wait,
No way.
you've gotta be shitting me.
What?
It can't be.
This is...
Building Q.
This is the building in the Nevada desert.
the mock experiment building.
Oh my god. This whole time we were in Building Q.
Well, yeah, the real gigantic sunk. Sure enough. That's a desert out there, with mountains all around it. Hello there, son. Boy, am I ever glad to see you. I don't think I've ever been so happy to see a sunrise. Huh? Did I just hear something fall? Right, our bracelets. I guess I've never really got a good look at the underside of one of these. This was one of my big references for when I made my own bracelet for my Junpei cosplay.
Okay.
Let's see what's inside of you. Oh, we're gonna open it up. Just a little electronic chip, like in an ATM card. That's it. There's nothing else. Nothing that even looks like a detonator. There never was a detonator to begin with. Figures.
Akane.
Jumpy.
Guess I must be pretty crazy about the girl if I think I'm hearing her voice in the wind. You literally just had a whole... Okay. Wow. Wow.
Whoa.
Oh, every time it's just still so good.
Yeah.
Oh, Uchikoshi! Uchikoshi, I love you! Mwah! God. Do you have anything you want to say?
I'm still processing.
Yeah. First time through.
I'm going to need to do that all over again because you got robotic.
Oh. For this, we through that ending. So I feel like you finally got to like process it this time. Oh, there's little beat up Junpei. Oh. God, I just... Akane Kurashiki, the character that you are. Oh. And Junpei and just... Oh my god. All these sibling relationships. You have like found family and just... Oh. Because you can tell that these people who made it through this game care so fucking much about each other. Oh?
Are you okay?
Oh, come on. This is nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't look okay.
It was just before the end of elementary school. Grumpy and I were sitting next to each other on a small hill, looking down at the town as the sun slowly set.
How does it look then?
He was half serious and half joking.
Oh.
Thought about it for a minute first.
Let's see.
God, what happened to you?
It looks like you kissed a toad and got warts, but then they just kept growing and growing and growing.
What does that even mean?
Junpei grinned and...
Ow, 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 ow.
See?
Oh.
I told you you're not okay. You're too reckless. You can't beat 5 8th graders, Jumpy. That's crazy.
What? Why were you trying to take on 5 guys in a fight?
Yeah, but I couldn't just stand
5
there.
guys?
I mean, don't you think so? I had to do something.
Oh, my little hero of justice. He's like, oh. Look at the Nevada. I'm saying it right. No, Nevada here. Nevada desert go past. For an SUV, this thing has a pretty smooth ride. Sure was nice of someone to leave it outside. Leave it for us outside the building. Keys in the ignition and gas in the tank. Oh. Almost like it was the present, you know? Anyway, we jumped in, and now here we are, screaming across the desert. Or if you're my speech professor, screaming. He actually said he was screaming through the book. He wanted to say screaming.
Oh.
And, of course, we're all college-age students. So we all snickered a little bit.
Of course, of course.
Lotus is over there in the passenger seat. Snake and Seven and I are all squeezed into the back seat here, which
Wait, that
means
means...
I still can't believe we let her drive.
Woohoo! This is so fun! This is so awesome! Driving is so great when there's nothing around, and there's no speed limit.
Oh
Hey,
God!
watch those bumps, all right? This car jumps even a little, and I think I'm gonna get crushed to death.
Hey, shut it. I can't help if I'm big, all right? Suck it up.
Why don't you drive, Seven?
I'm a cop. I ain't gonna break the law.
He doesn't have an international license.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
but
'cause
you
we're in
could've sat in
Nevada.
the passenger seat.
Oh, hell no. There's no way I'm giving this seat up. And Clover, there's no need to slow down.
Enabling.
Hell yeah.
The car Santa and June are in should be somewhere down this road ahead of us.
Yeah, I saw some fresh tire tracks going out. There's no doubt about it.
Then we've got to hurry if we want to catch them, don't we?
Oh no, my stream is
thing.
being... Oh, never mind. It's good. Haha. I just couldn't see the different text for a second.
That
And
might
I
be
got
also why I'm getting
scared.
body because the stream is Discord is freaking out right now. I think we're near the end though.
Or
so
it
it
had
shouldn't
to
be
be
too bad.
rude. Yeah. Oh shit! God damn it, she doesn't have to drive so fast. Hold on to Snake. Hold on to Snake. Man, I didn't even think a car like this could go this fast. We're sure throwing up a lot of dust. Oh.
It was a couple hours after we'd run into the junior high students. They'd been hiding in the bushes at the back of one of the hills, drenched a kitten in gasoline.
What the fuck?
The moment we saw what they were doing, Jumpy ran up at them, furious,
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
and he jumped on them. He quickly scooped up the kitten and tossed it to me. I caught it and ran for the police station as fast as I could.
Help me! Officer, please! You have to come with me!
The policeman and I headed back to the hill. All we found was Jumpy, sprawled on the ground with a face covered in big swelling lumps.
You couldn't run away after you threw the kitty to me?
I asked him. He stuck his tongue out through the hole in his mouth where the tooth had fallen out.
Yeah, I guess I coulda.
Then why didn't you?
I didn't want to. I wanted to beat him up. Beat him up real good.
Because of what they were doing to the kitty.
Yeah, that too, but I think they were the ones behind those murders our first semester. Remember?
Oh, the bunnies.
Oh,
Oh.
you mean the bunnies.
Yeah, the bunnies.
He plucks some grass from the ground and tosses it into the wind.
They asked me what elementary school I was from, so I told them. And then they said they'd do the same thing to you that they did to the rabbits.
Hmm. Okay, so
I
that
couldn't
is
forgive them
like,
for that, so I...
Like what?
whoa. They're saying they would kill a child.
Yep.
I mean, we've already known they sucked, but ooh, they
Yeah.
suck even more. Frickin' middle schoolers.
Yep.
Hey, there's still some stuff I don't get.
Yeah. Of course, they don't probably don't know any more than I do.
Like Ace. Well, I guess I should say Kentaro Hongo. Why did he create the Nonary Project? Anybody? Any ideas?
Why don't you ask him yourself?
Well, yeah, I guess I could.
He's still in the trunk, I assume?
He's just chilling in the trunk. Yeah, he is. Still tied up, I'm assuming, with his mouth taped shut. His eyes just look empty. No emotion. He looks like he's just given up. I wonder if he even cares what happens to him anymore.
Hey, were you listening to us?
Yeah, go ahead and try to pretend you weren't, you old bastard. Let's get that tape off your mouth.
Come on, I know you were. Answer me.
You could at least look at me when you talk, man.
I only wanted to see the faces. Human faces.
You put children in danger to harness magic
A hypothetical experiment. So you could see people's fucking faces.
I thought if I could gain the ability to access the morphic field set, then perhaps I could see faces. By peering into people's minds, you could understand how they were processing the expressions of others.
That's it?
Yes, if you want to put it simply. But if you are looking for a more philosophical answer, I could supply that as well. You see, the human collective consciousness...
I think that's enough out of you, pal. Time for the tape to go back on.
All right. So what's your second question?
You said there were some things you didn't get, didn't you?
Well, somebody's a little nosy.
Well, my next question doesn't really have anything to do with you two. This is for you, Seven. It's about the whole Alice thing. What's the deal with that?
Well, you see, 9 years ago, after I escaped from the Gigantic, I kept going after Hongo on my own, hoping I'd catch him when he finally slipped up. And during the course of my investigations, I learned a lot more about the Gigantic. I also found out about Gordain and Alice.
You're not really answering my question. Was there actually a girl who wouldn't melt at room temperature?
Sounds like Hongo has something to say. Alright, fine, I'll let you talk. But you gotta behave, he says in his head, not out loud.
What?
Alice doesn't exist. 9 years ago, I found Alice's coffin behind the library on the bottom deck. There was nothing in it but the root of a peculiar plant. My research determined that it was a member of the genus Mandragora, of the family Solanaceae. I was able to extract a particular alkaloid from it.
Soap 9? Beta whatever?
I used that extract to create Soperin.
Yeah.
Its creation was a tremendous boon to my firm, and we grew
Soperil
rapidly.
Beta. Shit, this is gonna go on forever. Tape's going back on, Hongo. The rest of my questions can wait a bit. For now, I think I'll just enjoy the ride.
Here, this is for you.
What's this?
This is a for you doll. His name is Junpei.
Jumpy pulled something out of his pocket and shoved out his arm toward me. In his hand was a doll made of yarn, small enough to fit in his palm.
Jumpy, are you sure it's, for you, doll?
Huh? Yeah, the lady at the shop said so, so that means it's for you, right?
Are you sure it's not a voodoo doll?
Oh my god, did Junpei sold a voodoo doll?
Whoopsie.
The silence is deafening, by the way.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh man.
Well, it sure looks like a voodoo doll. I mean, you do know what a voodoo doll is used for, right?
Yeah, I guess calling it Junpei isn't a very good idea then.
Wait. Did that doll somehow allow... Did she somehow channel the morbid genetic field into the voodoo doll, and that's how she connected with Junpei?
I mean, was that not what she was holding? I've, never thought of it truly like that, but,
Why are you giving me this anyway? It just seems really sudden.
Well, you know how after June, we aren't gonna get to see each other too much?
June!
I mean, we're gonna be in different schools, and I just thought I'd,
Oh, okay, well, how about we call it June, then?
Oh...
Okay. So, I wanted to give you this.
You sound like some sort of tribal chief in a bad movie.
Oh no.
Okay, this part did not age well.
Yes. I, head of tribe. This doll, traditional charm of tribe. So I give this. It me. So we always together.
I mean, endearing, sure, but God, this did not age well. That did not age well.
Oh, Jumpy.
Yeah.
If something bad, then hold and pray.
Aww.
I go wherever you are. So here, take.
I reached my hand out and picked up the doll, gently.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jumpy.
Before I knew it, I was crying. Tears streamed down my face and fell onto June's tiny arm body.
Oh, Jumpy. I'll never forget you. I promise.
Jumpy looked straight into my eyes and just said 5 words.
I'll never forget you either.
Oh.
The sky was a beautiful crimson red as it melted down toward the horizon. The last golden rays of sunlight stretched out across the city and painted themselves across the hills. We sat, bathed in the warm light of evening. Just the two of us, leaning gently against one another, shoulder to shoulder. The sun set, and we still didn't leave. We watched in silence as the darkness deepened, and one by one, the lights of the town began to flicker on.
There's still one thing I don't get. To be honest, is the biggest mystery as far as I'm concerned. And also the only one that's really important. It has to do with June and Akane. 9 years ago, she died in the incinerator on the Gigantic. She didn't. She's still alive now as June. But how? It's the river. Was it because I tapped into the morphic field set and saved her 9 years ago? Alright, let's say that makes some kind of insane sense. If I did that, then how do I make sense of what Seven remembers? Snake makes sense. He's blind. What? Whoa! Rude. He couldn't have seen her body anyway. But Seven. He said that he was sure he saw it.
I think he said that he never saw a body though. So
Well, yeah, because she was burned to. Does that mean there's some kind of historical discrepancy? Or wait, maybe that's not it at all. There's one other logical explanation. Was what you told me the truth, Seven? You look satisfied. No. No way.
was he instructed to fake his amnesia and tell a false story?
I don't think he did. I don't think. Well, because it wasn't so false, other than the end. I don't think he was Nietzsche. I think. I don't know. But I think he knew somehow. Some part of him knew. He couldn't.
Hey, look! Over there. There's somebody next to the road.
What?
Well,
Hmm?
Boh?
The burning gaze of. Oh, this is nobody's view. So yeah, you can read it. Go ahead.
Burning gaze of the Nevada sun pounded down on her head. The desert around her rippled with heat. Standing there on that shimmering plain was a woman, her arm out and her thumb up. It would not be long before Junpei realized who she was. The end.
Oh my god. Woo!
Finished all scenarios in 999.
Oh, don't forget your towel.
I don't know why that's the
Achievement name, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, it's
And
Oh.
that will conclude our playthrough of Zero Escape 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors.
Holy shit, man. Oh. I mean, I love this game. And today's episode was a little long as a treat because we knew we were going to finish it.
Yeah.
But, and there's so much I want to talk about. I feel like I really want to talk about mostly things at like the end of this series. But, I mean, if you have anything you want to say in particular, that's not too.
I don't think so, no. I think this seems like a good place to close it off.
Okay, thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you've been here since the beginning. Oh my god, 30 episodes.
Yeah, like
30 hours
like
you spent on
seven,
this game with
like
us.
7-something months or something.
Oh my god. Thank you. Seriously. Join us on Wednesday for more Sly 2.
And next
And
Saturday
next
for...
Saturday for something new. Who knows? Who knows what it could be? Hey, see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.